What's up YouTube, this is AOC85 here, and I'm bringing you guys another deck profile. This deck profile is based on Yugioh Zale structure deck number 21, the Devil's Gate. And please excuse me if I said the name wrong, Zale, Zexel, I can't really pronounce it. Anyway, like I said before, this structure deck is a Dark World deck, which is based on the new structure deck that just came out in Japan, structure deck number 21, Devil's Gate. I'll give a lineup on the deck and briefly describe the main strategies of the deck. I'll also briefly talk about why I made some choices as opposed to other people's different builds. And as usual, I'll go into in my other videos, I'll go into in-depth analysis about all the monsters effects. Monsters, spell, and trap card choices, not effects, choices, and how they work in the deck. Alright, without further ado. 3 Grepha, Dragon God of Dark World. 3 Gold, Warlord of Dark World. 3 Snow, Magician of Dark World. 3 Beige, Vanguard of Dark World. 3 copies of Brow, Huntsman of Dark World. 3 Fabled Raven. 1 copy of Gren, Tactician of Dark World. For the spells, we have 3 Dark World Dealings, 3 Gate of the Dark World, a new field spell card, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, 1 Allure of Darkness, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Card Destruction, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Dark World Lightning, 1 Giant Trinade, 1 Monster Reborn. And for traps, we have 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Solemn Warning, Mirror Force, Return from the Different Dimension, and Solemn Judgment. Now the overall point of this deck is to control the fields with both your monster effects and your trap cards. To get to those monsters and trap cards, the deck boosts a high amount of draw power from the field spell card, from Brow, Huntsman of Dark World, Allure of Darkness, Dark World Dealings, and even card destruction. The idea is to siphon through your deck as fast as possible to get to these combo cards. Fabled Raven is the only toon of the deck, and he's also one of the main centerpieces. His effects discard in order to increase his attack and level is phenomenal because it's not a cost. It activates all your Dark World effects, at least the primary effects, not the secondary effects. The secondary effects obviously of all Dark World monsters activate in the occurrence that your opponent makes you discard, which makes Dark World a perfect deck to play against Gravekeepers, especially now that we have the field spell card. Cards like Grepha, Snow, and Gren allow you to destroy cards. Cards like Grepha and Gren, Tactician of Dark World, help you destroy cards your opponent has, while your main beatdown comes in the form of beatdown. Your main beatdown, non-synchro wise, comes from the triple edition of Gold, Warlord of Darkness, and even Grepha himself. Now, a lot of people in their Dark World builds basically add 3 copies each of Gold, Silver, and Grepha. Is mine? Alright, thank you. Sorry about that. My mom's here to visit, and she just told me my phone was ringing, so I'll take care of that in a minute. But back to the video. In most people's builds, they add 3 copies each of Silver, Gold, and Grepha. I tend not to because I'm more about consistency in terms of getting the cards when you need it, which is why I go for high draw power rather than filling it with a bunch of level 5 and higher monsters, because those cards can become easily dead draws in your hand. Yes, it's true, like cards like Dark World Dealings and even Dark World Lightning become dead draws, but Dark World Dealings is a better dead draw than Gold in your hand, because unless your opponent has a way to discard monster card from your hand, nothing's gonna happen. And I hate to open up with hands with 4 or 5 level 5 or higher monsters that I can't summon to the board. So I go for the best of the level 5 and higher monsters, in my opinion. gold, I believe, is superior to silver. And obviously Greffa is the boss monster, and he can be ran at 3. That's it for the brief discussion of the deck. I'll go into in-depth analysis for each part's monster, spell, and trap lineup. But for now, thank you very much for watching. As usual, post your comments down there. And peace out, YouTube.